Boo, motherfucker. Hello there. Crazy Flame here, and we're back on the commentary train. Today our target is Wslasher. Wslasher. However their name is pronounced. They normally make Vanguard news and give their quick first impressions on cards that are revealed. They made a video on the new Leonor and Chris reign. While I don't have anything to say about what they said about Leonor, it's a different story with Chris reign. But before we start, I want to make a few things clear here. Firstly, these are first impressions. I don't expect when you first look at the card to gauge its true strength. Hell, I thought Daikaiser was broken on release, and then came to realize how afraid it was of drawing cards. Secondly, they have been hiding comments talking about points I'm about to make in this video, so they may have realized they missed a few things about the new Chris reign. So this video is basically just an excuse to make a commentary, so yeah, just keep that in mind.
It's a new artwork emphasizing her big assets. This seems more like a side grade, as the only thing new this card provides is a way to bounce back one of your rear guards at the end of your turn. And depending on how you look at it, her divine skill is a downgrade, as it now costs 1 soul blast compared to just bouncing all your rear guards. One of the few times that a lyrical Monasteria deck actually got punished.
First off, what do you mean by side grade? This is literally just Chris reign but plus 1 extra skill. No conditions have changed, not the cost, just an extra skill. Saying it's a side grade kind of implies the old one still has merit to being ran, even with this one in existence, which is kind of overly downplaying the card bounce. Because this skill allows you to bounce back units like Franchetta, the card that would most likely stay on field unless you spend other resources on bouncing it back to the hand. Or you can get units that Franchetta couldn't bounce back by the end of the turn. Even if I want to count the energy cycle in the ace unit, this is doing it on top of what Chris reign already did for the same cost as the old one. Also, the divine skill is just better than the old one, even with the soul blast. Let's compare what happens with divine skills. With regular Chris reign, you bounce back all the units to the hand, then you call 1. If you want a 5th attack, you have to either rely on RNG or call the purple hair girl, give you a grade 1 that would only probably hit for either 13k or 23k if you Persona Road. Compare that to the new Chris reign, where you can use Rochelle the standard unit, then you can use Divine Skill to just bounce back 3 and call 1 from hand, having 5 attacks without having to rely on RNG or going for a weaker grade 1. Heck, you can use those cards I just mentioned to make a column instead of having to just swing without a booster. Anyways, time for final thoughts. And all I got to say is, Chris reign's nothing broken, but still an improvement. Good night, goodbye, and wait, what? Is that stupid phone opening rifts on its own now? That's it. I'm going to another reality and exchange that shit for, I don't know, an iPhone or something. Oh, and now it's summoning fuckers to punch me. Ugh. And he's ugly! So, you're the corrupted Zero's been watching. And he sounds more high-pitched than me! You know, you really shouldn't be starting fights with people you don't know, corrupted. You literally came out the rift and randomly punched me, you Kamen Rider from Walmart. I'm a Power Ranger. Oh, you're a Power Ranger from Walmart. I care so much about that. You know, I was just gonna test you in a fight, but now it seems to need to show you how to be respectful. And someone needs to teach you how not to be Will Smith.